Okay, so today we're going to be using the unit rate to answer some questions. So we're going to be looking at some tables and some scenarios, and then we're going to find basically the cheaper option, the more efficient option, things like that. So let's take a look at tables first. And then we'll just look at some straightforward situations. Okay, these don't need to be perfect, but we're going to, I'm going to make a little makeshift table here. Oh, I already made a mistake. This is supposed to say cakes. Somebody broke my whiteout. It's driving me crazy. Still kind of works, I suppose. Okay. This is supposed to say cakes. And cupcakes. Is anybody else excited about the 3-day weekend? Don't come here on Monday. I won't be here.
Oh yeah, it's my grandma's birthday. We're going to a
Fun. Oh yeah, this is the last weekend, right? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the bakery which makes the most cupcakes to cakes. So let me ask that question. So which bakery makes the most cupcakes to cakes? Okay, so when it's listed like this with a to or a per or anything like that, you always do the first over the second. So what we're going to be comparing is the ratio of cupcakes to cakes, and we'll do that finding the unit rate. But first, let's go ahead and write the ratio. So for Sue's Sweets, this is going to be 360 over 28. For Millie's Bake Shop, this is 400 over 35. Then for Tammy's Treat Shop, it's 375 over 25. And for Creative Cakes, we have 385 over 30. So to find the unit rates, all we have to do is divide, okay? I'm gonna do my work just on a little piece of scratch here. Actually, this is silliness. I wasn't gonna let you guys use calculators, but I mean, I know you guys all know how to divide that. So I'm busting it out. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do 360 divided by 28. I'm gonna round to the nearest tenth in this case. Also, rounding issues, that's what I saw on the homework a lot last night. Make sure you're rounding correctly, okay? So if I round to the nearest tenth here, the 5 is gonna make the 8 round up to a 9. So I'll say 12.9. Then 400 divided by 85, or sorry, it's 35, it looks like an 85. 400 divided by 35 is 11.4. Because this is a 2, we keep the 4 the same. 375 divided by 25 is 15. And then 385 divided by 30 will be 12.8. So our best, so the bakery that has the most cupcakes to cakes is the one that has a unit rate here of 15. That is Tammy's Treat Shop. Now, some of you got dinged just a little bit on the word problems because you didn't answer in complete sentences. I need a complete sentence, or just a sentence, basically, because I need to know that you're more than a calculator, that you actually understand what the number that you found means, okay? So we can say that Tammy's Treat Shop makes the most cupcakes to cakes, okay? And we can, if you want to, you can also include the unit rate here. We can say with a unit rate of 15 cupcakes per cake. Okay. Makes sense, right? Not too bad? I'll have you practice one, and then I'll show you an example, or I'll show you an example of a scenario where we don't have a table. We're gonna make another quick table here. We're gonna find the fastest runner. So I'm gonna have a list of people and the miles that they ran and the time that they ran those miles. So we have Marcus, who ran 13 miles in 105. Sorry, this is minutes. You have Joe that did 18 miles in 153 minutes. Harper that did 20 miles in 176 minutes. And Nikki, who did 15 miles in 140 minutes. Okay, so what I want you to do is find the fastest runner. Okay, so who ran the fastest per mile? Okay, so take a second, find those unit rates and compare them and see if you can figure out who is the fastest. round to the 10 for this. I will make sure that anytime you have a question, the answer checker, that I tell you what to round to so that you're not trying to guess what number goes in, okay? Who still needs more time? Okay, do look at it in a minute. I'm just going to start writing out my rates so that I can quickly find the unit rates. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I'm going to do 105 minutes for 13 miles. And so we get like a 8.1 miles per minute, or minutes per mile, sorry. 153 divided by 18. That's an 8.5 minute mile. 176 divided by 20. This is an 8.8 minute mile. And then 140 divided by 15. We get a 9.3 minute mile. So who's our fastest? What? Yes. Yes, you guys are right. Good. I was looking at the biggest one thinking that that's, because I just looked at a Best Buy problem and you want to pick the biggest one. But yes, the fastest person is Marcus. So we can say Marcus is the fastest with 8.1 minutes per mile. Good. Good. Okay, now the other problems that you're going to run into are very similar. You're just going to have two options. You find the unit rate and find out which one's the better option. So let's take, I'm just going to do one quick example because I want you to have time to work on your homework. And I have a YouTube video to show you as well. Okay, so let's take a look at pizza places. So, thank you. So we have pizza option A is 15 pizzas for $195. Option B is 10 pizzas for $120. Okay? We need to figure out which one is the better buy. Which one's cheaper, basically. So what we can do is we can just divide. We always put money on top. So this will be 195 over 15. This will be 120 over 10. I don't need a calculator for this one. This one's gonna be $12 per pizza. This one, however, 195 divided by 15. This is gonna be $13 per pizza. So which one's the better option?
Option B.
Option B, yes, it's cheaper. Okay, so we can say option B is the better buy. Okay. You guys feel good about that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you just do your homework then. That way you don't have anything over the 3-day weekend. The last couple minutes of class, I have a YouTube video to show you that I thought was interesting, related to unit rate.